Welcome to your midday stretch flow, perfect for when you need a midday break from your desk or some body care at the end of the day. So join me and let's get started. So we're going to start from a standing position at the end of our space. You're going to reach your arms all the way overhead, and then you're going to bend at your waist and reaching down all the way to the floor, letting your head hang heavy, finding a slight bend in your knees, potentially swaying from side to side if that feels good, and then slowly coming back up to standing, arching your back and then straightening all the way. We're going to reach overhead one more time, bringing our arms forward, this time coming all the way down to the floor and walking our hands out until we're in a plank position. Option to bring one knee down here. We're going to step our right foot all the way forward, bringing our left knee to the floor and our hands off the ground. We're doing a hip flexor stretch, so you can keep your hands on your waist or reach them overhead. You're pressing your hips forward so that you're feeling it, and you can't see my opposite hand right now, but in the pocket of your hip, so your hip flexor. Okay, so you can bring your hips a little further forward and make any adjustments that you need so that you're feeling that stretch in the front part of your hip on the other side. Taking some deep breaths, sinking into the stretch. Good. Coming out of this stretch, we're going to bring this back foot a little closer to the midline. Bring this front foot a little closer to the edge of your mat. You're going to rock back and forth, stretching your inner thigh very slowly and gently. The inner thigh muscles are known as the adductors, and you want to be gentle with them, especially if we're sitting a lot. They can start to flare up if we're not doing much strength training or hip care, depending on your body. It's something to be aware of. Good, last one. Excellent. Bringing our front foot back to its original position. Last thing we're going to do in this position, and we'll switch to the other side. Opposite arm comes forward. The back of your hand comes to the outside of your knee. Placing your hands together, you're going to do a big windmill, opening up through the chest, looking your head towards this hand that's at your back. Windmill again. We're going to do that one more time. Windmill, opening up, looking at this hand, holding here, steadying ourselves, and back. Beautiful. These hands come to the floor on the back of our foot, or back foot, sending the right foot back. We're doing the same thing on the left side. Left foot steps forward. Right foot comes down to the mat. Coming up to a tall kneeling position, hands on our hips. Bringing our hips forward. Feeling it right there in your hip flexor, a little pocket. Good. Holding this position. Making any adjustments that you need. Okay, you might need to move this foot forward or back. You might need to double up your mat to support your back knee. Good. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming out of that deeper stretch. Moving the front foot wide, back foot towards the midline. And we're doing our adductor rocks. So we're coming slowly forward, putting more of the weight on this front foot. Coming back. Feeling the stretch on your inner thigh. Good. Last one. Excellent. Again, option to double up your mat if your knee starts to feel a little iffy from being in this position. This is our last one in this position. So again, back hand comes to the opposite knee. Placing the hands together. We're opening up. Windmill style, looking at the fingertips of our back hand. Coming back forward. One more time. Opening up. Shoulders down. Good. 3, 2, 1. Hand comes together. Hands come down on the toe of your back leg and bring this left foot back. Now we're gonna come into a downward dog position. Here, if you would like, you can always come down onto your forearms. If your wrists feel a little uncomfortable, painful in downward dog. And we're pedaling our heels to the floor one at a time. Feeling that stretch creep up the back of our legs. Hopefully it feels really good, very juicy. Both heels come to the floor for 3, 2, 1. Coming into plank position, lowering ourselves slowly to the floor. Good. Tops of our feet pressing into the floor. Hands to the side of our chest. Pressing ourselves up into a cobra position. And then coming back down to the floor. Onto our toes. Pressing back up into our downward dog. We're gonna do that one more time. Enjoying the stretch of the back of our legs in the down dog position. Both heels towards the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward into your plank. Lower yourself slow to the floor. Good. Tops of your feet placing against the floor. Pressing up into our cobra for 3, 2, 1. And then sitting back, knees wide, toes together, into our child's pose. So hips are going all the way back towards our heels, arms are reaching forward, holding here. Beautiful. Taking a few deep breaths together to help reset our bodies, our minds, our emotional well-being right now. So in through the nose and slow exhale through the mouth. Again, in through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. This time, naming something that you want to take in right now as you breathe in, and something that you want to release as you exhale. So you could breathing in peace, exhaling frustration or stress. You could inhale love, exhale, I don't know, whatever you want, okay? So say it in your head as you inhale. Here we go. Exhale slow. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Coming up onto your tabletop, bringing some rotational cat-cow. So you're trying to make a big circle with your belly button. Bringing some more movement into your joints. Going the opposite direction if you can. Good. 3, 2, 1. And you're done. I hope you're feeling a little more stretched, clear-headed, mood boosted, or whatever you needed today. And I'll see you again soon.